Have you ever watched your dreams slowly fade while telling yourself, I'll start tomorrow? What if tomorrow never comes? What if the only thing standing between the life you want and the life you live is one small step you refuse to take? Stay until the end, because this story might change the way you look at procrastination forever. Every day, millions of people wake up with goals. They want better grades. They want a better career. They want to build a business, get fit, learn a new skill, or finally change their lives. Yet when the moment arrives to begin, something invisible holds them back. Fear. Fear of failing. Fear of not being good enough. Fear of making mistakes. If this sounds familiar, this story is about you. In a small neighborhood lived a poor man named Daniel. His clothes were old. His apartment was small. His wallet stayed empty most of the time. Yet none of those things hurt him as much as one painful thought. What if I fail? Daniel dreamed of opening a small repair business. He had the skills. Friends trusted his work. Neighbors praised his talent. Every sign pointed toward success. Still, every morning he delayed. I need more money first. I need more experience. I need better tools. I'll start next month. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Months quietly became years. His life stayed exactly the same. Each evening, he looked out the cracked window of his apartment and imagined another version of himself. A version who had already started. A version who smiled without regret. Deep inside, Daniel knew something painful. He wasn't waiting for the perfect moment. He was waiting for permission to believe in himself. Many people watching this video know exactly how this feels. You open your laptop to study, but social media steals an hour. You promise yourself you'll exercise tomorrow. You tell yourself you'll work on your dream after one more episode, one more game, one more weekend. Procrastination rarely looks like laziness. Most of the time, it wears the mask of preparation. One rainy afternoon, while walking home after another day of temporary jobs, Daniel noticed an elderly man repairing a broken bicycle outside his tiny workshop. The old man looked peaceful. Not rich, not famous. Peaceful. Daniel stopped and watched. The old man smiled. You look like someone carrying a heavy backpack. Daniel laughed. I don't have a backpack. The old man shook his head. I'm talking about the one inside your mind. Daniel stood silent. For the first time, someone understood him without asking a single question. The old man invited him inside. The workshop was simple. Wooden shelves, old tools, rusty machines. Nothing expensive. Daniel asked, How did you build all this? The old man smiled again. One customer. One repair. One day, Daniel looked around. I thought successful people started with everything. The old man laughed softly. No, they started before they were ready. Those words echoed in Daniel's mind long after he left. That night, he couldn't sleep. He realized something important. His biggest obstacle wasn't poverty. It wasn't lack of opportunity. It wasn't bad luck. It was fear wearing the clothes of procrastination. The next morning, Daniel made a decision. Not a huge decision, a tiny one. He printed 5 simple flyers offering affordable repair services. One flyer became 10. 10 conversations became 20. 20 conversations became his first customer. His first customer became his first recommendation. That recommendation became another customer. Weeks passed. His tiny apartment slowly filled with tools instead of regret. His confidence grew with every completed repair. He still made mistakes. He still had difficult days. He still felt fear. The difference was simple. Fear no longer made his decisions. His actions did. This is where many people give up. They expect motivation to appear before action. Life works the opposite way. Action creates motivation. Consistency builds confidence. Small wins create bigger ones. If you struggle with discipline, ask yourself one question. What is the smallest step I refuse to take today? Not the biggest. The smallest. Read one page. Write one paragraph. Walk for 10 minutes. Apply for one job. Save $5. Practice one lesson. These tiny actions look insignificant until they become habits. Habits become routines. Routines become identity. Identity changes your future. Months later, Daniel stood outside his own repair shop. It wasn't large. It wasn't perfect. But every tool inside reminded him of one truth. None of this existed until he chose to begin before he felt ready. People walking past saw a successful businessman. Daniel saw something different. He saw thousands of tiny decisions that nobody noticed. The days he worked despite fear. The mornings he kept going after rejection. The evenings he chose progress over excuses. Those invisible moments built the visible success. If you're watching this today, maybe your dream is still sitting inside your notebook. Maybe your business exists only in your imagination. Maybe your goals have been waiting for the version of you who believes enough to begin. Don't wait for confidence. Confidence is earned. Don't wait for perfect timing. Time never becomes perfect. Don't wait until fear disappears. Move while your hands are shaking. Because one day you'll look back and realize the hardest step wasn't the 100th. It was the first. And the moment you take that first step, your future quietly begins walking toward you. Remember this. Small steps change big lives. One choice today becomes a different life tomorrow. One action becomes one habit. One habit becomes one identity. One identity changes everything. Before you leave, ask yourself one final question. If time is the only thing you can never earn back, why are we so willing to spend it waiting? That answer leads directly into another story that completes this lesson. Watch my previous video, The Value of Time. You might realize the reason you keep waiting has never been about fear alone. The next chapter begins there.